Hi, I'm Barbara Gaines. This is the lovely Mary Barkley and the also lovely Dave Letterman.
Nice to see you, Lumpy.
Lumpy? I just got back from the periodontist.
Oh, what does that mean?
That means I have bad gums and all my implants are failing.
So what do they do for that?
It's bad. I took a picture.
Ooh, I mean,
We'll show them. Who
The
took the
guy-
photo?
I did. I went like that.
Ooh.
Okay. Yes, Mary.
Last time I was at the dentist, the guy said I had excellent, I believe he used the word impeccable
Nice.
hygiene.
Nice.
Oh, and your
Thank
teeth
you.
do look nice. I don't
Are
have
you
a
one of
real
those people that
tooth in me.
flosses
I sure do.
incessantly?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're supposed to floss.
My wife is a flosser, and it goes on for like half an hour. Just, I mean, for the love of
I'm not
God.
that extreme, but yeah, no, I take
Oh, you got to floss.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know, it'll lead to heart
supposed to
disease if you don't floss.
it's supposed to be very good for you.
Yeah, yeah.
It leads to heart disease, is that right?
Everything leads to heart
yeah,
disease.
sure.
Listen to this. They think now there's a connection between heart disease and smoking cigarettes.
What? Did they just
Crazy?
find that out?
I don't know.
I read a comment on the YouTube thing. I didn't write down who it's from, but the guy said, Mary is starting to really engage. I don't like it.
I could take care of that.
So,
I wonder by what evidence he supports that comment, that you're starting to engage. Has anyone, Walter, have you noticed that she's engaging more?
Listen, I was in the back row last time, and now I made my way back to the front row.
I don't want to get into your production, but having that woman sitting back there, it was like economy plus.
I didn't mind. It was kind of like, being at the kids' table at the wedding.
well, apparently, whoever wrote that thinks you're getting more engaged and doesn't like it.
Okay. I can.
That's only one person's opinion.
Didn't like that you were put back there. People were very
Oh, no, yeah.
Well, visually, I found it
yeah.
disturbing myself. I thought in order of significance, it was perfect. But visually, it didn't look quite right.
In order of significance, woo! It took me a second to get that zing.
Yeah, it was a zinger, all right.
It was a zinger.
Yeah.
I don't mind any of this.
There was a time for 2 years, every Thursday
Oh,
night,
yeah,
I would go
remember.
see the dentist, and he repaired every tooth in my mouth.
But I never saw you without teeth.
That's right.
So
That's right.
for me to have, it's not like I'm already have all the things I need without
Oh,
teeth.
please.
It would be bad.
You're as good a looking human as we
Yeah.
can hope for.
All right. Anyway, 3 teeth would be bad.
I had such poor teeth.
like braces, or what did they do?
No, they took every tooth out of my head and fixed it.
You got the full set of. We can cut this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
the
I mean,
crown,
and-
like the full, like the Hollywood teeth.
I was in such great pain, and I got so tired of temporary fixes that would last about 6 weeks, and then the pain would return because they were just cosmetic fixes that I went to Dr. Greenstone, Dr. Mitchell Greenstone. Is he your guy?
No.
You should go to see Dr. Mitchell Greenstone. And he very therapeutically, systematically, and carefully how many teeth are you supposed to have in your mouth? 32.
Okay,
Oh.
32.
Yeah, guess what? 33.
Oh.
But here's the best part. I don't think people have been talking about this enough. You used to have that gap in your
Had the
teeth.
gap in my teeth,
You
yeah.
got rid of it.
I
I
was
got rid
just
of
going
it,
to
yeah.
mention, when
Yeah.
your teeth were fixed, people were still saying you had a gap in
That's
your
right,
teeth.
which is fine. I don't
Even
care.
though you didn't have
It
it.
doesn't bother me.
You didn't like people would refer to you as gap tooth funny man.
Yeah, that's
Like
right.
long
And
after you had no gap.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that bugged you.
But see, the
Yeah.
problem with the gap, if everything else wasn't structurally comparable, if we weren't playing complementary football, then I would whistle when I talk. And it used to drive me crazy
Yeah, only
that
you,
I
though.
could. I mean, we used to get calls from kennels on Long Island.
Hey, but there was one missing like back here.
Yeah, that's
Was
right.
there?
You had a little implant there, a little.
I have one implant, and I can't tell you which one it is. Hey, there's your contest.
Figure out which,
You got a big smile.
Guess
for that.
Dave's implant.
every remote. Do you have the apple and the tooth?
Yeah, that's right.
Do you have the apple or the tooth?
Yeah.
For Dave, do you have an apple for Dave? And don't forget the tooth.
The tooth. I had to run
What are you
that tooth down
talking
to the
about?
stage
For
from
you,
time
you
to time.
don't remember?
I have
You would
not-
put it in
all I
before the
remember was
show?
it Trump or monkey.
When we would go out on remotes,
Yeah.
We brought an apple for you to eat.
Oh, and also bring my phony tooth.
Exactly.
Oh, I see. Oh, some poor stooge, forgive me, had to show up with an apple and the tooth. Oh my
Exactly.
God. Show business couldn't get any uglier. Oh,
The apple and the tooth.
so embarrassing. Anyway, that's not a problem. I don't need an apple or a tooth.
You're self-sufficient now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was always a tube of that, like
I remember that
Exactly.
polydent.
polydent.
Oh
that's
my
right.
God. Just like
Yeah.
caveman stuff. See, it's fascinating that people that were in our circle, everyone else is like Rashomon. Is that what it is? Rashomon? Everybody has a different, yes,
Oh, yeah.
a different perspective of the same story.
Right.
And I would not, in 100 years under sodium pentothal, not been able to come up with somebody, their responsibility was, do you have the apple? Yeah. Do you have the tooth? Uh-huh. It's just demeaning. I'm so sorry.
it's
Let me
not
just
demeaning, it's what you
apologize to
have
the
to do.
American viewing public.
Everyone
I'm
has
so
their
sorry.
job.
But on the other hand, if I had my own teeth and I could carry my own apple, somebody'd be out of a job.
Exactly.
So I'm
That was
doing
a
what I can
service.
to help the GPA.
Yeah.
Is it the GPA? That's a grade point average.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
The
I
economy.
don't think
is
none of this is actually
No.
in this thing.
No.
Well, it should be.
Oh, it should
This
be?
is the first thing I've been interested in
Oh.
quite some time.
Wow, you're kidding.
I had the apple tooth gig for a
You
while.
had to
Yeah.
show up with the apple on the
Yeah.
Right.
I can remember one night I was on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, and I had forgotten the glue, and all I had was the tooth, and for the life of me, it just wouldn't stay in there.
Oh,
So I did the very best I could just to jam it with no adhesive.
ow.
And for the entire time I was sitting there talking to Johnny Carson,
Ooh.
I'm thinking, is the tooth,
Oh no, that's
is it going to
horrible.
fall out now? Is
No.
it still in there?
Right? Have I
Ed, is
swallowed
my
it?
tooth still? It was horrible, just
That's-
horrible.
That's
Anyway,
horrible.
I don't have that problem now.
later.
That's fascinating to me that with the phony tooth and the glue, I was still able to eat an apple.
No, I think the apple came after the
Mm,
after the shoot.
mm.
If you do good, you get an apple.
Okay, Dave, you can have your
yeah.
apple now.
Just a simpleton. That's what I am. I'm just a simpleton.
All right, thank you. Goodbye.
Wait, you're supposed to do this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Squeeze
know.
and squeeze.
There's always something wrong with the show.
It's like the regular show. There was always something wrong.
Or is that exactly what's right about the show?
Okay.